An incident reported to me recently illustrates the cooperative action of the Relief Society and the priesthood in laboring together in the church family for the benefit of the sons and daughters of the Lord here upon the earth. One cold January day, 2 visiting teachers called at the home of a family that had recently moved into the ward. There was no immediate response to their knock, but feeling impressed to try again, the visiting teachers knocked a second time and a third. The door finally opened a few inches, revealing a woman and a child bundled in coats and pajamas. The visiting teachers were reluctantly invited into the icy cold house. In answer to their questions, framed with understanding and care, the woman tearfully revealed the family's situation. The student husband was desperately ill and in an intensive care unit of the hospital. The doctor and the hospital bills would take all the money the couple had saved for years to allow him to obtain additional schooling. When their supply of fuel had been exhausted, the young wife and the child stayed in bed to keep warm, and the mother was trying to make 1 quart of milk and a half a loaf of bread last for the remainder of the month. When the visiting teachers offered help, the sister said, "My husband is proud. He wouldn't let us accept charity." The visiting teachers wisely explained that the Lord's program of welfare is not one that robs the receiver of his pride or independence, but rather contributes to it. By gentle, loving persuasion, the young wife finally gave permission for a call to be made to the Relief Society president. Within a short time, both the Relief Society president and the bishop arrived at the home. Soon fuel was delivered, the furnace was started, warm food was provided, and a food list was prepared. Then the bishop visited the husband in the hospital, where encouragement was given to the sick man that his family was well taken care of. An administration followed in which the young man was reassured concerning his own condition. From that point on, he began to improve. The Relief Society educational counselor that was assigned to personal welfare gave the wife suggestions of ways she could better manage the family's limited resources and give service for commodities received. As women in this church family, we have been instructed to stretch out our hands to the poor and the needy, to look to the ways of our households, for through such involvement, both the help and the helper grow.